What's up, writers? I'm EJ Newkirk and welcome to my channel. Hey, it's 2020. Happy New Year, everyone. We are finally in 2020. It's a new year, it's a new decade, and with the new year comes changes. As you can see, I have a brand new camera angle. I've done a little bit of redecorating here in my home office. As you can see, I have my desk behind me, my bookshelf here, got a corkboard. Before, I was recording on the wall that's behind the camera, but I decided to switch things up, make it look a little bit more professional and neat. So there we go. And along with new changes, with this new year comes new goals. And I want to share those goals with you. If you're finding this video for the first time, welcome to my channel. This channel here is documenting the process of my upcoming science fiction novel, as well as giving you some writing tips and writing advice for those writers who are writing either short stories or writing novels for the first time. If you like what you see, go ahead and give this video a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can get notified every time I drop a new video. So let's get started. I want to open this video and the new year for this channel with a huge announcement. I am proud to announce that as of Christmas last year, December 25th, 2019, I completed the first draft of my novel. And I would also like to announce that there's been a new change on my novel. It's no longer called Bounty. I've decided to change the title of my novel. Currently, it's going to have initiative, I think, somewhere in the title. So it's going to be something mysterious and ominous, like the blank initiative. Don't know what kind of initiative it'll be. I'll discover that as I'm writing, but as of right now, it's now called, let's just say, the blank initiative. I'm currently taking a break from writing my novel. I want to give my mind and my eyes a break and allow the story to marinate a little bit. But in about a week or so, I will go back and then I will start the process of editing the novel. I want to come back with fresh eyes and a fresh mind. And I'll need this break to do that. So that's how my year wrapped up. I'm really excited for the journey and the process that this is going. This has been, I don't know how many years. I've said before, maybe at least 5 years in the making. And to have a first draft completed is really exciting for me. So with that being said, I want to talk about my goals for this year and for this channel. Goal number 1, finish my book. And by finish, I mean totally complete. So it's going to be published, it's going to be for sale, pretty much having a physical copy in my hand that is for sale for everyone. So in about a week or so, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the editing process of the novel, and I am going to take you on that journey with me. I hope to have the book self-published, like I said, by the end of the year, Christmas latest. So it can be a nice Christmas present for anyone. Goal number 2, continue the writing blog. I want to continue to document the journey that my novel is taking, which includes going through editing, finding beta readers, finding editors, finding cover designers, getting advanced reader copies, and all the way to self-publication. And I feel that as I show you all the process that I'm going through, that will be a motivator for me to continue that journey. Because if I don't document it or take responsibility for it, then it's just going to fall off to the side, and I don't want that. If I continue to show a writing vlog, then I can hold myself responsible, and all of you can hold me responsible as well. I will say I don't think it's going to be a weekly vlog. I know I had said before that it's going to be a weekly vlog, but in hindsight, I don't think that recording every week is going to be profitable, because not a lot can change within 1 week, and it's kind of boring to say, after 1 week, hey, I wrote 3 chapters, and that's it. So I think that when I reach a major milestone in the process, or when I feel there's something major to share for my novel, that's when I will record, and that's when I will release a writing vlog video. For example, coming up in a couple of weeks, like I said, for the 3rd time already, there's going to be a writing vlog where I'll show you my editing process and how I will be editing my novel. That video would probably cover a few days as I read and edit the novel. Once I've documented a good portion of my writing process and editing process, I will share that with you all. My 3rd goal for this year is to read more books. And that includes science fiction and fantasy novels, because those are the types of books that I like to read, and those are the types of books that I like to write. I've recently learned that I need to read the types of books that I'm writing. That way I can see how other authors are doing it, and I can say, oh, I like how these authors are doing this, and I see that several authors are doing the same thing. That's maybe something I can do. Or on the flip side, I don't like how this author did something. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Or I can say, I don't like how this author did something. I can do it better. So, reading what I want to write will help give me motivation and an idea for what readers in my genre will like. And that will give me, an idea of how to write my book and make it awesome. And to be honest, it's been a real long time since I've read a book all the way through. I was a huge bookworm as a kid. Like, through high school and through middle school, I would read at least 4 or 5 books a year. And this past year, I've read 0. I've read some books, but unfortunately, I either procrastinated and stopped reading, or they were library books that I had to return and wasn't able to get back. So I have several books that I've read partway through but never finished. But that's one of my goals for this year, is to get back on that horse and read more books. And the 4th goal for this year is to start a writing advice series. I've always been the type of person to help others, especially when it's in my area of expertise. And so I wanted to share some advice that I found helpful and share it with you all, especially to those writers who are writing novels for the first time. The first video will start at the beginning with brainstorming and outlining your novel. And then the following videos will be about writing that first draft, world building, character building, creating your villains, etc. I do want to give a huge disclaimer. Some of the advice that I will give has been advice that I found online, and some of the advice I will give will be things that I've discovered through my own writing journey. Now, I want to say that I am in no way saying that my way is the only way or the best way. I simply want to share what has worked for me. You can find hundreds of writing videos online and on YouTube about how to write, edit, outline your novel. And their advice might work for you, or it might not. But for myself, I used to think that one AuthorTuber had the right way of editing, and I would follow only their advice. But then I'd come across another AuthorTuber, and I'd be like, oh, well, their advice is good too. And me being kind of naive, to be honest, I wasn't sure who I should follow because I felt that one person knew more than the other one. And that's obviously not the case. But to be honest, no one person has the right way of telling you how to write your own novel. And so what I did is I picked a little bit from websites, I picked a little bit from one AuthorTuber, I picked a little bit from another AuthorTuber, and I found what worked for me. And so I want to share my writing advice, stuff that I found helpful, and I want to share that with you. If you find that my writing advice is not helpful, then by all means, you don't need to watch my videos. But if you feel that my video is helpful to you, then feel free to watch them. That's totally up to you. I will say I don't know when my first writing video will be up because I obviously am still new to writing a full-length novel. But I do know that before the year is out, I want to at least start the writing advice series. So be on the lookout for that first writing advice video. Like I said, I don't know when it will be released, but when I find that I am knowledgeable enough to share advice, that's when I'll release that video. So that concludes this video, the first video of the new year. So exciting. Be sure to keep an eye out for that first writing vlog video of the new year, where I will show you my editing process. So until then, keep writing, and I'll see you in the next video.